Greetings, General. Master Tianqing? Didn't know I'd be...
Jianqin recently arrived at our base with one of the supply
I've heard people comparing the Norfall Barrens to a massive graveyard. When a master once told me, life and death should follow a natural course. The heavens and the earth form a vast chamber where spirits freely... Countless brave souls have been trapped here by the evil powers of Overthrax. I want...
Please follow me. Our main goal is to contain the reviving Threnodian, but we must beware of the tacit discords too. They have shown unpredictability in every past. The Academy determined they were not native to the Norfall Barrens, and after analyzing their behavior, I believe the source of said power is none other. While the Overthrax is still weakened, we must seize the opportunity. With looming danger from the continued onsets of TD out. Please, join me in mapping out the...
How's your injury?
Fully healed. I'm ready to go.
Don't push yourself too much. Stay...
Something's wrong. This TD outbreak seems according to the Academy people, but no energy trails this time.
You mean it's the Throne?
Likely so. We have to find and stop it before...
I have split all combat units into 3 factions. The ranged units team will provide fire support from afar, while the infantry team engage. We have the special task force of Rover, Yang Yang, Jianqin, and me. Allow me to introduce Kong Lin, leader of the ranged units team. And this is Yue Hui. This is a topographical map of the Norfall Barrens. The Overthrax's power limits our reach. Outrider scouts can't go beyond the Norfall Barrens and Valley Junction. The deepest we ventured was 3 years ago, when we discovered the suspended ruins in its hinterland. But the terrain is treacherous, narrow and flanked by high cliffs on both sides, leaving only one path for our troops to travel. On the other hand, our enemies must take the same route. With the Overthrax reorganizing their frequencies and bringing them back, we will face endless waves of attacks. Every time we cut down an enemy, it gains more power. Time is of the essence. We must swiftly and safely get our strongest units in the heart of the battlefield, reach that statue, and take down Overthrax. Rover, let's plan carefully. First, our ranged units. Armed with long-range weapons, but we need to strategize based on the terrain, topography. If we manipulate the terrain to our advantage, our strikes will be more effective and cover a larger range. Where should we deploy the ranged units? Deploying our ranged units high above the valleys in advance. This way, they'll provide cover for our close combat forces while staying safe themselves. We'll use their range advantage to the fullest. It's us next, the infantry. They have been trained and equipped for close combat. The heart of Norfall Valley is our main battleground, where we'll fight our enemies head on. We need to... How should the infantry engage enemy targets?
We could divert some forces to flank the enemy, disrupting their formation and gaining an edge. However, a successful outflank requires a wide battlefield, but the small passage of Norfall Barrens limits our options for movement. And we can't predict everything that will happen on the battlefield. Our diversion could leave our front line vulnerable.
How should the infantry engage enemy targets?
To infiltrate enemy lines, a small group of our forces will enter through the gaps in their formation and attack from the rear. This maneuver takes time and requires caution to avoid detection, particularly in a valley where evasion is difficult. Small infiltration forces may stay hidden, but risk being overwhelmed by enemy attacks. Alternatively, diverting forces could lead to losing on the main front. We have little knowledge of what's happening behind enemy lines. Better not act rashly.
How should the infantry engage enemy targets, now that the narrow terrain has dictated an inevitable confrontation? The infantry will attack head-on, breaking their line. Then our task force can strike where they're vulnerable. A reasonable choice. Lastly, the Special Task Force. All resonators with powerful abilities, they have superior mobility and combat skills. If the chance arises, they will be responsible. What should the Special Task Force do?
We could split into 2 groups to cover each other during our mission. It might increase safety and efficiency. But if we further split up our small team of 4, we risk also finding cover for everyone may prove difficult during an perhaps we should consider other options.
What should the Special Task Force do?
Flank tactics aim to avoid direct confrontation and exploit enemy weaknesses to take them down slowly. However, our combat power could be drained by the endless enemy. We can't afford to prolong engagement.
What should the Special Task Force do? We'll join our effort to break through their defenses and crush their source of power. This is the only way to completely rout the enemy. It's a risky but necessary move under our current circumstance. Thank you, Rover. I will now recap our plan. Kong Lin, your team will take the cliffs for fire support. Yuehui, your team will charge enemy lines to pave way for the Special Task Force.
Yes, sir!
And I'll join Rover, Yang Yang, and Jian Xin to create an opening for our main forces and take down the Threnodian. Good. Our next move is to reclaim the disruptor and break through the ground wave barrier. Rover, do you see that iridescent veil? That's the ground wave barrier. Overthrax set it up to absorb frequencies in the Northfall Barrens without interruption. One of our top priorities now is to protect the disruptor from tacit Discord attacks. It's a powerful anti-Threnodian weapon from when Jinzhou was founded. I'll leave it to the professional to explain the details.
Greetings, General Jian, Rover.
How's the preparation going on your side?
We've got good news and bad news. Good news is we've established. Bad news is the disruptor's electric. Simply put, it's out of power. Fortunately, there should be a backup power out. To use the disruptor, we'll have to repair that outlet first, then any questions. In theory, we could. In practice, it's difficult. First, it could dodge our attack. Not even a perfect hit can kill it. It will be gravely injured, but not dead. Threnodians have been proven to be way stronger than we imagined. Our disruptor can't handle the Overthrax, but it can certainly break. Any questions? That's because this ancient disruptor dates back at least to the founding of Jinzhou. Creating such a powerful weapon with limited technology back then, whoever did it was truly a genius. If we were to unleash its full power on Jinzhou City, it might launch the entire place into the air. Any questions? I can, but it takes time. No matter how fast I build it, Jinzhou won't be able. Any questions? By the way, This is a weapon of mass destruction. The capital would want strict control over its use size. Will they really approve our application?
Magistrate and I have it covered.
All right. We'll be waiting. Lastly, we've got more bad news. Baija.
Yes. Rover, I am currently monitoring the tacit Discord attacks from the Academy to design a safer route for you. We just received word from our soldiers at the emplacement. A large number of tacit Discords are targeting the Disruptor, and our troop, the Disruptor, has been surrounded by the tacit Discords. After we recapture the nearby emplacement, it will take some more time for the Disruptor to reach. I'll send you the coordinates of the Disruptor and its backup energy port. We wish you the best of luck.
I trust we all understand the situation. Rover, Yang, please go and secure the Disruptor and fix its back. Junshin, please stay and guard the base. I'll draw those tacit Discords away. Let's get moving.
It is not.
Commence healing.
You must be...
Yang, an outrider. General GM.
Those monsters have occupied the emplacement with a surprise attack, but we've blocked off access to protect our base. But I'm opening it. Please, they need your help.
Discords are everywhere. They've cornered a soldier. Over there. He needs our help.
Sound. I sense your weakness. Bad timing.
Let me be your blade.
Deference! The end has come.
We should be safe now. I hope he's all right. Let's go check on him.
General, is that you? Is that so? We know how important this cannon is. We kept it safe. This reparation, I may not see our victory in person, but please defeat that monster. Thank you.
Yes, we will win. Please, rest in peace.
One with the sound. No hesitation.
Disruptor's 50% charge. Enemies ahead. Watch out, Rover. Disruptor's at 80%. Their offense is weakening. Hold on just a little longer, Rover.
The end has come. One with the sound.
Disruptor's fully charged. Rover, let's take out the remaining tacit discords together. Let me be your blade.
Let the winds roar.
Synchronization.
Swift and resolute. One with the sound. The hour is upon us. Keep it together. I sense your weakness. No hesitation. One with the sound.
General.
Well done. The rain has stopped.
General, the retroact rain's effects are subsiding. We are...
The disruptor is fully charged and ready to fire, but it takes a lot of energy to fire the disruptor. If we missed...
This is our only chance.
Greetings. Can you hear me? As the Magistrate of Jinzhou, I've obtained the approval to use the disruptor in combat. The enormous energy consumption, the risk of a misfire, and the weight of this decision, I will bear the responsibility. I alone will be accountable for the outcome of this battle, whatever it may be. General, Rover, please march on. May victory prevail the lasting night. I pray.
Thank you for your trust, Madam Magistrate.
No need for that, General. We've always shared the same goal, you and I. Attention all units. Do everything you can to assist. You are authorized.
Target the Norfall. Defend Jinzhou at all costs!
Tacit discords incoming.
No hesitation. One with the sounds.
There's more of them.
Move! We're running out of time!
I sense your weakness. One with the sounds. No hesitation.
We'll shake them off! Use your grapple now!
Master Tianxing. There's too many of them. Someone must stay behind to keep them at bay. Everyone, let's part ways here. Carry on with your mission. You c-
Yang, Rover, follow me. We're going down from here. Mind the cliff.
Rover, are you all right?
Stay sharp. More tacit discords incoming.
I sense your weakness. Keep it together.
The suspended ruins are ahead of us. The resonance beacon here is still functioning, and the defense feature is intact, too. We can catch our breath here. The Overthrax assault has been as brutal as expected. We've been cut off from our main forces. It's the three of us against all of them from here.
Master Tianxing.
I tried to contact her and our base, but nothing came back. The Threnodians, we have no choice but to trust them now. We're bound to face a vicious... We've reached the suspended ruins. We'll get going once you're ready. It's unusually quiet inside. This wall, we should be able to pull it away with our grapple.
Every gain.
Every path ahead has been cut off. We're not seeing anything at the moment. Rover, be careful. Something bigger might be waiting for us ahead. Creating a tacit discord at this level. But it won't stop us.
Let the winds roar! Precipitance!
Wind Rider! Retreat to advance. Bide the time.
Swift and resolute. Ha! One with the sound. No hesitation.
As expected, the enemies are increasingly strong as we have you been injured, Rover?
I'm okay. But Rover, he...
Give me your hand. Knew it. I still have some first aid with me. The upcoming battle, let's keep moving. There are several floating platforms ahead. Perhaps we can make use of them.
Watch out! I can feel tacit discords ahead.
One with the sound.
You're wide open. Tell truth from the sun.
Synchronization.
Let the winds roar. Swift and resolute. Disperse.
These rocks are blocking our...
Finally, our signals got blocked off by the Threnodians' power. I have to say, your terminal has a very intriguing design. But now back to business. We are aware of your situation. Luckily, your current location is still within the Disruptor's range. We can provide you seeing what the Disruptor is capable of. We can turn down the output power, but
The structure of this building is almost entirely destroyed. We'll need to...
There is a floating platform over there.
Aim at that wall. We can pull ourselves over. Mortifi.
Understood. Watch out, everyone.
We did it.
The Disruptor's power is down to 1/3. We can only fire it one more time. After that, it needs to recharge. Take care, everyone. I'm on standby to help you anytime.
Let's try pulling the floating boulders together. This should make our path ahead.